Just finished watching Get Back. Seen 1, 2 and 3 and I'm just blown away. Absolutely fantastic. You know, we waited 50 years for this, and everybody, you know, sort of 5 years ago was saying, can we have Let It Be re-released? People were going to be happy with Let It Be, the original movie. Little did we know what was coming. 8 hours overall. There's more to come, maybe if we get a DVD, Blu-ray next year, maybe 2022. There could be even more. It's going to be a big box set. It's going to be expensive, but when you look back what's been released for the Beatles the last few years, this just knocks everything out of the way. When you think of Anthology, that was fairly good, but that pales into insignificance now, really, as good as that was. You know, and all the remastered and reissued albums, and in the 70s we got real music, or whatever it's called, and rock and roll music, Beatles ballads, and, you know, Star Club, all that lot came out. This just knocks all that one out of the way. Get Back, you know, it's, you know, got the book, it just had this, fantastic. Just a book of photographs, unreleased photographs, would have been something new, something good. What do we like? I've just come into this video, no real plans, ad-libbing most of this, not really seen anybody else's clips on YouTube yet. Always like to form a fresh or an unbiased opinion if I can. But it's just fabulous, you know. Things that sort of stick in your mind. Sad, there's some sad moments, you know, when George walked out, you know, and then the following day or whenever it was, or later, we got that scene with Paul, and he sort of says, just 2 of us left, and you can see the eyes, he was in tears almost. And it was a very prophetic statement, really. And a little while after that, you see John, Ringo and Paul have a group hug together. Very personal moment, very private moment. It was very, very touching indeed. You know, some funny moments too, though. You know, see George tripping over his mic stand and guitars falling over. You know, they're goofing around and playing around and being silly most of the time, really. Absolutely incredible. John's a bit of a loose cannon now and again. Ringo, fairly quiet. He's the same all the way through. He's on a level plane. He neither gets irritated or fed up, or he just listens and then to what the other guys are saying, and then he's away. You know, fantastic. Billy Preston, you know, he came in and the atmosphere changed immediately. Well, we knew that from the original Let It Be. You know, it's sort of the Get Back following Let It Be in a way. You've got the Twickenham and then you've got the Apple Studios, and you can see in the original Let It Be the level went up as regards to playing and the interest the guys had in the music. So, and this is the same. It starts off in Twickenham and gradually it goes up bank towards the end. Absolutely brilliant. And Mal Evans, you know, we've actually seen Mal Evans up close doing what he did for the Beatles. He was writing down the lyrics for them, giving them cups of tea and glasses of wine and sandwiches, and he was great. I absolutely love Mal Evans. He's been there since day one, you know, and he's great. Billy Preston, you know, fantastic. Billy Preston, Mal Evans, you know, oh, it's absolutely great. George Martin coming in, saying a few things. Glyn Johns, you know, Glyn Johns was great. You've never seen him in this so close, and he was there, and he did a great job, you know. Fantastic. Michael Lindsay Hogg, you know, he was putting some ideas to the guys. Some of them were a bit over the top, but still, you know, was trying to get these things going. Absolutely fabulous. And the rooftop gig, you know, all that business. Oh, fantastic. The police, you know, didn't realise the police had got complaints within 30 seconds or something like that. Or they got 30 complaints within the first 2 or 3 minutes, and the police were there from more or less the first song. So you don't get that impression on Let It Be. And also, we didn't realise there was a hidden camera in the Apple reception area. So people have often wondered about that, thinking it was a bit of a setup. You know, okay, we've got cameras in the foyer, and the police walk in and think, well, that was a bit of a coincidence, but the cameras were already there, hidden. That was great, absolutely fantastic. And then they got the hidden microphone in the cafeteria as well, recording John and Paul discussing when George left, you know, and John saying something like, George has got a festering wound and we didn't give him any bandages, that type of thing, you know. I could just ramble on forever. I'm just going all over the place now. I'm going, who else? Ringo's wife, Maureen. I always knew she was a fan of the Beatles. She's a proper fan. She's not just Ringo's wife. She's a bloody Beatles fan. You know, she's clapping in the studio, in the playback room, and you see her on the roof. You know, that's when Paul shouts out, "Thanks, Mo! Hooray!" You know, when she shouts, when she cheers for the boys, you know, Paul says, "Thanks, Mo." Absolutely great. Oh, love it. I've actually got some photographs which I actually took these myself. This is Savile Row, you can see that very clearly. I was there, I don't know, late 70s or something like that. I got that one, and when I had a wander down Savile Row, the Apple building, the scaffolding across the front has been redone for the next owners. There's that one, and then I've got another one, that's more or less the same one, I think. But I also took a photograph of the front door at Apple, and it's the same it's the same front door as on Ringo's Rotogravure album, probably taken around about the same time. Fortunately, I don't know where that photograph is. I'm fairly miffed about that one because I've got these three, but really missing the front door one. So it was a pleasure to be down there, I tell you. So there we have it, really. We've got Get Back, and we can watch this as often as we want. I don't know maybe if you're not a massive fan, I don't know how a deep Beatles fan, how the difference in a deep Beatles fan and a casual fan would view this, really. Maybe too much, I don't know, maybe too long-winded. There's a lot going on. So maybe not, but I could go back now and I can put episode 1 and I could go all the way through again. I could watch all 3 all again. But I think the more you watch this, the more we will find there'll be things you didn't see first time round. But I'm not kidding you. I'm just blown away with it. It's fantastic, and it's such a gift. And you know, when we were talking a few years ago, as we were barrel scraping with the Beatles, you know, but makes you think now: is there anything else going to come out? Will we get any more? What about the Beatles in India? All those home movies, what they took? Could something be done with that? You know, because they showed that in the Get Back film, so makes you think: are they planning something with that? Or even Magical Mystery Tour? You know, there must be dozens of hours of outtakes from Magical Mystery Tour. But you know, it'll probably just be on location shots. There won't be much music as there is on Let It Be or Get Back. So it does make you think, can we expect anything else from the Beatles in the next few years? Who knows? You know, it's certainly a possibility. So anyway, I'll try and I probably forgot to mention other things I really, really love, but we'll leave it at that and just have a quick glimpse at this. This is the LP box set, deluxe box set. Fantastic. This is great, lovely package, and probably the best one, I think, as regards the packaging. Excellent stuff. Nice to have the Glyn Johns remix on there, I mean, in an official form. Right, so I'm going to get back to watching Get Back again, I think. That's the plan. I'm not quite Beatled out yet, but perhaps I might be in a few more weeks if I keep watching Get Back and I'm reading this at the same time and listening in the car, and oh God, I'm giving it some hammer at the moment. So it's like being back in 1969 almost. You see the Beatles walk, I'm just going to continue a bit more. You see the Beatles walk off the roof and it comes up on the screen, this is the last Beatles public performance, and you just think, oh, it's heartbreaking, and you feel like jumping into the screen and saying, do another one of these, play a few more gigs, you know. Why didn't they? They must have been a little bit fired up. They could have done a few more of those. They could have, I don't know. I know Ringo was off. He was due to carry on filming with Peter Sellers and the Magic Christian. Peter Sellers was in too, but they did cut a bit of that out, Peter Sellers bit, which some of us know, some of us don't know, but they did cut a bit of that out. But probably that's why it was a bit rushed. Ringo wouldn't be available in the beginning of February, so it would be nice if they come back together again, maybe in August time, maybe around about when they finished Abbey Road, you know, around about that time, and done another show somewhere. Could have happened, but sadly it didn't. Right, I shall be on my way. Bye bye for now, and thanks for watching if you're still here.